Greetings, friends. Today I will be sharing an excerpt from Chapter 2 of 52 Days to Rebuild Your Mind, Spirit, and Body based on the Book of Nehemiah. This chapter is entitled Looking in the Mirror, and it's based on the foundational scripture reading of Nehemiah 1, the whole chapter 1, and Nehemiah chapter 2, verses 1 through 10. And then we will focus on Nehemiah chapter 1, verse 3, and Nehemiah chapter 2, verse 3. They said unto me, those who survived the exile and are back in the province are in great trouble and disgrace. The wall of Jerusalem is broken down, and its gates have been burned with fire. Looking in the mirror. Looking in the mirror is an act of facing reality. It's an honest assessment, seeing things as they are, not as you wish them to be, but as they are. If you have time, take your phone out and use the camera and look into the camera and see your image. Or if you have a mirror, take out a mirror and look in the mirror for 30 seconds, for 1 minute, and really get a good look at what you see. Nehemiah faced the harsh truth of his homeland's devastation. Instead of despairing this reality, it stirred in his spirit to act. So as you look in the mirror, and as you face the reality of what's going on in your life, write down what you see. This exercise isn't just for physical images, but it's spiritual and emotional as well. Consider James 1, 22 through 25. Do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says. Anyone who listens to the word but does not do what it says is like someone who looks at his face in a mirror and then after looking at himself goes away and immediately forgets what he looks like. Here's an ownership exercise. In his book, Change Your Emotion, Change Your Life, Michael Davis emphasizes owning your 4 primary powers: your thoughts, your emotions, your speech, and your behavior. These God-given powers are yours to command. Let's take ownership as you begin this 52-day journey. Awareness. Acknowledge your 4 powers: my thinking, my emotions, my speech, my behavior. Ownership means to declare them as your own. My thoughts, mine. My emotions, mine. Commitment. Take charge of your health journey. Say, my body, mine. My goals, mine. Faith and work must coexist. James 2, 14 through 18 says, declare your faith and demonstrate it through action. Discipline is challenging, but rewarding, according to Hebrews 12:11. Rebuild your mind. You want a healthy mind? You have to go to work. Your scripture is Philippians 4:8. It encourages us to focus on things that are true, noble, just, lovely, pure, praiseworthy. Prayer and reflection. How has your spirit been? Let's pause and let's consider. How has our spirit been? Journal the prompt. What can you do to bless the Lord today? and rebuilding your spirit. Do you want a joyful spirit? You have to work at it. Psalms 103 reminds us, "Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name." It is in praise and worship that healing and restoration happens. Praise and worship. Take time today to worship the Lord and his goodness. Here's another journal prompt. What has the Lord taught you today? When you looked in the mirror and you journaled what you saw, and you think about the scriptures that you've read, what has the Lord taught you today? Rebuild your body. You want the body you've dreamed of? You got to go to work. Start with cleansing and hydration. Aim for 64 ounces to 1 gallon of water daily. Now, that depends on your doctor, so make sure you get approval to drink that much water. But 64 ounces is the normal amount of water to drink. And then eat at least 5 fruit and vegetables daily. Cut out your bread, cut out your pasta, cut out your sweets during this 52-day period. Exercise. Dedicate time for movement, 40 to 60 minutes of cardiovascular movement, as well as 30 minutes of strength training. Your journal prompt is, what did you eat today? And how did you exercise? So this is your declaration. This is my journey. Take ownership of your mind, your spirit, your body. Commit your faith to action and diligently work over the next 52 days to rebuild what is broken. Meditate on Psalms 139:14. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. It's time to go to work. Let's go to work.